Bang, let's get it. Over the last 10 games, Zion Williamson has gone under 35.5 points, rebounds, and assists 90% of the time. Now look, they play Utah. He usually goes off against Utah, but they played one time this year, a couple of days ago. He had 28 points, rebounds, and assists. Utah's missing a ton of players. You know what I'm saying? A ton of players. Like, everyone's out. I know they tanking, but that shit ain't gonna work for them. Anyway, New Orleans is also missing a number of players. Keep that in mind. Tyler Hero assist line is at 3. Like, why is it at 3? What's going on? And it looks to be only at dabble, but he's had 3 straight games with 6 or more assists. Why is it at 3? What's happening? Let's look at his minutes real quick. He's averaging 29 minutes a game. Why is his line at 3? I don't understand that, but I'm taking it. Kobe White, rebounds and assists at 5.5. He's crushing this. He didn't play against Portland in his last game out. He should play. Looking at the injury, who's missing? No one's missing. No one's missing. Rebounds and assists for Kobe White should smack. Easy. And then look, Luke Kennard at 6.5 points over the last 10 games. Oh, he missed way too many games. Nope, we're not doing Luke Kennard. Nope. Let's go to Daily Grind Fantasy. We're on underdog with it. And speaking of Tyler Hero, his points line and his points, rebound, assist line, highly favorable to go over both of those. I like, most likely, the points, rebounds, and assists at 26.5. You also see, who else that would really like that? Scotty Barnes over 31.5 points, rebounds, and assists. LeBron James PRA over 30.5. I'm tired of betting. I'm tired of LeBron James. And I hate to say that because on my best plays list, he's at the top, over 18.5 points. And look, Marcus Smart, DeAndre Ayton. Marcus Smart over 6.5 points. DeAndre Ayton over 10.5 points. And LeBron James over 18.5 points. Those are the top 3 plays. We don't have a lot of NBA games. Don't have a lot of plays. Oh, we smacked this Isaiah Evans under the other day, under 13.5. He plays for Duke, but they play Virginia. That should be a slow, low, drag him out game. Duke will blow their ass out, but you know Virginia plays slow. Anyway, you see the top 3 plays. I think, I gotta go with what the model thinks. I really don't like betting on that many players on one team. Probably play them straight. May mix them in with some parlays, but definitely won't be the 3-pick entry here. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's go see what the team plays or picks are. Golden State plus 3 versus the Lakers at home. Yes. Over 227. Yes. What did the model do yesterday? 4-2 and then 6-4 the day before. Again, not a lot of NBA games. We roll with Golden State plus 3 and the over. Next, Charlotte Hornets minus 8 versus Portland. Yes. Over 230. That's high for me, but this should be a high scoring game. So yes, we take both of these. Next, Toronto Raptors to blow out the Washington Wizards in Washington, D.C. 14 points. Bro, these blowouts be crazy. I see a ton of double-digit lines, and they be smacking. Like, what's going on? This is the NBA. It should be some parity in this league, but it doesn't seem to be. Next, Houston Rockets at Miami. No play on the spread. Over 225. Yes. Over 225 in the Houston Rockets and Miami Heat game. Next, no play on the New Orleans and the Jazz. And that's all for the picks. Over on the props, I showed you a couple of the points, but you saw LeBron at the top, over 18.5 points. It's minus 130 on Hard Rock. DeAndre Ayton, Marcus Smart. The top 3 is crazy to me. I do like Jamie Yaquet. It's over 13.5. He smacked for us the other day. Same with Khalil Ware. I think it was his points, rebounds, and assists, but his points line is sharp. His points line is to play over 7.5, minus 130. Keyshawn George, over 10.5 points. Yes, I'm pretty positive this line got bumped. But there's a number of other plays that may or may not be favorable. I do like Scotty Barnes just versus the Wizards. We're looking for a blowout here. Over 17.5 points. Yes, Scotty Barnes. I'm on that. Those links are in the description. You could go check those out for yourself. Looking at I did go over these. Like I said, I'm down with all these, just not on a parlay together. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. College basketball is heavy today. There's so many games as usual on college basketball, but we know we're looking for the auto bet teams. Starting with, there's no way there's this many, but we only taking the ones that the model likes. Obviously, you see Irvine is a auto bet team. The model doesn't like them. We're only taking the ones that the model likes, even though some of these matchups are pretty decent. LSU versus Oklahoma, but like I said, I gotta select the plays that the model selects. Here we go. As underdogs, nope, they're favorites. Rio Grande is favorites. Prairie View Panthers, the model didn't select them, but they're favorites. We can't play it. Another one. Oh man, there's so many of them that are on, but the model has not selected them. What about Kennesaw State? Kennesaw State, I probably need to look at them, but they're favorites. I'm pretty positive most of the auto bet teams are underdogs. Well, they do well as underdogs. How about SIU? They're also a favorite in this game. It's a lot of auto bet teams, but I'm trying to see anyone that the model selects. Valparaiso, they lost for me the last time they played, but they're also favorites. What's going on? Let's look at the overs and see how many of them there are. Only 3 overs. Yes, we'll take this one. Colorado at Houston, they're going to get blowed out over 140. That's kind of high. But I'll take this one. Colorado Buffaloes at Houston, we go over 140.5. And then we like the over in this game. We don't know these teams. Northwestern State Demons, Texas A&M, CC, whatever the hell that is. But over 134, that looks pretty low to me. We'll take that. Any other one? Oh, Iowa State and Texas Tech. This is a good game. Over 145. I'm on this all day long. And I think that are all of the overs. Yes, we like all 3 overs. Colorado at Houston over 140.5. Texas A&M CC over 134.5. And then the Iowa State Texas Tech game. That should be a really good one. There's a few props for the college basketball. I thought I had a PRA here. Yes, the UConn game. Both of these players, not both of them. I mean, Solo Ball. This is crazy. That's his name. Solo Ball. What is he, an ISO player? Over 17.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And then on the rebounds, maybe it was points. Isaiah Evans I just talked about. Where did Solo Ball go? He had 2 plays. Damn it, I don't know where they went. Maybe it was points and assists. Solo Ball over his points and rebounds at 15.5. He played for UConn. They should blow Seton Hall out, so I'll take Solo Ball. And then here's the other guy from UConn. Alex Caravan, over 14.5 points and assists. You see Solo Ball in there again on his points and assists. And then Shrewsbury for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, over 13.5 points in assists. Again, we don't have a ton of NBA plays. There's a huge slate. Obviously, it's Saturday for the college basketball. I forgot to show you that I had the model selecting some parlays that it like. Let's hit this refresh button here. And it selects 5 3-pick entries. And you can see what plays it likes the best. It likes Toronto to blow out the Wizards, the over in that game, and the over in the Houston Rockets Miami game for a 3-pick. And then it tried to mix itself up, not taking Air Force plus 23.5. They're on the auto bet list of teams to fade, but the over, you see that, and the Portland Trail Blazers versus the Charlotte Hornets over 230.5. The third 3-pick entry I do like would be Isaiah Evans under 13.5. LeBron James over 18.5 points, and then Alex Caravan over 13.5 points. Let's look at the 4th pick. Almost the same, 2 of the same plays, but that Houston Rockets and Miami Heat over at 225. This might be the best one so far. This might be the best 3-pick entry that the model selects, in my humble opinion. And then you see Colorado, the over, and the same play with the Houston Rockets in the Miami Heat. We don't have a lot of NBA plays, but the model keeps spitting. Of course, I don't mind looking at Dabble to see if we have any sharp plays, but I got to put the data points on too. And then see what we have. Oh yeah, Donovan Cleveland under 3 assists. He's not passing the ball. He's gonna get a hell of a lot of rebounds though. Con Newport under 5.5 rebounds be like this. Cause he's a shooter. He's gonna be behind the 3-point line most of the game. Guy Santos burned me the other day, but his rebounds and assists under 9.5. He's gonna get about 5 rebounds. I just don't think he's gonna get those assists. And this is a 5 pick on Dabble. Extremely valuable if you like DeAndre Ayton to go over 19 points, rebounds, and assists. You saw that we like DeAndre Ayton points, and I think it's just at 10 or some shit. It's at 10.5 points. He need to get rebounds, man. Let's go look at DeAndre Ayton, because you never know. You saw what somebody said something about. No. I don't want to go to players. I want to go to props. DeAndre Ayton said they was trying to make him like Clint Capella. Clint Capella took offense to that. But we're looking at DeAndre Ayton points, rebounds, and assists. It's at 18.5. Hell no. How is that sharp versus Golden State? What? Come on, brother. Where you at? DeAndre Ayton over 19.5 points. 19. That's on Dabble. Let me go back to Underdog. I don't know if he's on here. Gotta put the data points back in. 2. Damn, those plays got bumped already. Golly, those plays gone already. LeBron James over 30.5 points, rebounds, and assists? No. Oh, look. Marcus Smart over 6.5 points. The model likes that. You see that? Marcus Smart's over 6.5 points. The model likes that. As a short play, we take that one. We take that one. Yes. But I don't have, outside of what the parlay put together, this is my 3-pick entry. Isaiah Evans, LeBron James, and Alex Caravan. This is insane. I'm betting on LeBron James over 18.5 points. We're going to ride with it. That's the 3-pick entry. Isaiah Evans, that's in a Duke, Virginia game under 13.5. LeBron James over 18.5 points. And Alex Caravan, this is in a UConn Seton Hall game over 13.5 points. I think that'll do it. I'm really Rico. You already know. Let's get this dough, bruh. Peace. I'm out.